students. Today I'll explain you the problems of ratio analysis, that is to how to prepare the balance sheet. Information will be given in the problem. You have to use the information and find out the values and use that values to prepare the balance sheet. Now let us go through the problem first. They have given you the information about current ratio, liquid ratio, net working capital, stock turnover ratio, gross profit ratio, fixed asset ratio, average debt collection period 2 months, fixed assets to shareholders net worth 1:1, reserves to share capital 0.5:1. Prepare the balance sheet from the above information. Now first thing is we have given current ratio. So what you do is first write down the information about the current ratio. Current ratio, what is the formula? Current assets divided by current liability. So current assets divided by current liability, if you cross multiply, you will get 2.5 is to current assets divided by current liability, because you don't have the information about current assets and current liability. Next information, you have working capital. Working capital is equal to current assets minus current liability. It means current asset is equal to, if you cross multiply, current asset is equal to 2.5 current liability. Okay, so current asset is equal to 3 lakh plus current liability, because 3 lakh they have given net working capital. So if you bring this side, it becomes 3 lakh. So 3 lakh current liability. So working capital is 3 lakh. Now if you cross multiply, you will get 1.5 CL 3 lakh. So CL is equal to, if you divide 3 lakh divided by 1.5, you will get a 2 lakh. So then CA is equal to 3 lakh plus 2 lakh, it is a 5 lakh. So current liabilities you will get, current liability is nothing but 3 lakh divided by 1.5, so you will get a 2 lakh. Okay, now liquid ratio is given. So liquid ratio is the formula is liquid assets divided by current liability. So liquid ratio, write down. Liquid assets you don't know, current liability is 0, so cross multiply it. So liquid assets is equal to 2 lakh into 1.5, it is 3 lakh. Closing stock, how to calculate closing stock? It is current assets minus liquid assets. So current assets is 5 lakh, liquid assets is 3 lakh, so deduct it, you will get a 2 lakh. Okay, 2 lakh you will get. Next is stock turnover ratio. Stock turnover ratio is cost of goods sold, sales divided by closing stock. Okay, so cost of goods sold divided by closing stock, cross multiply it. Closing stock, you know, in the problem it is given 6 times it is given. Stock you have just calculated now 2 lakh, so cross multiply, you will get cost of goods sold, which is 12 lakh. Now gross profit ratio is 20%, cost of goods sold is 80%. Of course, because 20% is a gross profit, means out of 100, 20% if you did a gross profit, 80% is a cost of goods sold. Okay, cost of goods sold is 80%, so 80 so 100 how much? Sales you will get 15 lakh. Okay, then gross profit is given. So gross profit is how much? See, the gross profit is sales minus cost of goods sold, you will get gross profit. Average collection period is given 2 months. So debtors turnover ratio is how much? 2 divided by 2, it is 6 times. In a year 12 months, so 12 months divided by 2 months, it is 6 times. Okay, so you will get that. After that, you will get debtors turnover ratio, that is net credit sales, which are, all the sales are considered as credit sales here. So average debtor, you cross multiply, you will get the average debtors as 2,50,000. Then fixed assets turnover ratio. Fixed assets turnover ratio, the information is given, cost of goods sales, net sales divided by net fixed assets. So it is 15 lakh divided by fixed assets, so you'll get 7,50,000. Fixed assets to shareholders fund, net fixed assets divided by shareholders fund, cross multiply, 7,50,000. Reserves to shareholders, shareholder capital is given 0.5:1. Okay, so you will get that. So divide it, you will get the information, and then cross multiply. Reserves you will get 2,50,000, capital you will get 5 lakh. Okay, now balance sheet is given here, share capital. Now all the information you write, you have fixed assets in the problem. Current assets, you got stock and debtors. Remaining is considered as cash. Share capital write down, reserves and surplus as calculated here. Current liabilities, then total it, you will get balancing figure. So balancing figure is considered as long term loan. So this is how you have to prepare the balance sheet. One thing is, remember, you will be given a information. With this information you have to go step by step with all the formulas, calculate the missing value, then use that value for the preparation of balance sheet. Okay, if you have any doubts you can clarify. Thank you.